Hey, what's up everyone? This is Junai, and today manze tuko na two gents hapa. You know, these guys are making sense, in YouTube manze. These guys are amazing people. And tulisema manze leo tuko nao kwa issue yetu. We just want to hear, they just started a podcast that's doing very well and they're wonderful human beings. So I just want to ask you guys. So first of all, I've had the privilege of editing your work. And one of the things I've seen is vitu zina flow tu yani, zina flow tu. Ebu tell me, how did you guys come up with the idea? What happened? Ama nini vitu kama hizo? Kwanza ndio nani kwanza wewe?
Mimi naitwa Roba ama Robe. Na to go to the question or to the answer is that mimi na Kevo bana tunapenda tu kuketi chini tukiwaza kitu tuna discuss and we can discuss for a long time. Tunachapa tu point hapa pale, we exchange ideas, we bounce off each other's opinions. Out of that tukakuja kurealize we always found a way to get to a conclusion and say, okay, this needs to be done this way, inafaa ifanywe hivi, we need to change this, something needs to be done. So from those discussions we considered maybe we need to do something with the kind of interest we had in discussing topics and getting to a conclusion. I can say probably that's one of the ways we decided to consider starting something, a podcast or something. Yeah.
And how long have you guys known each other?
Well, for a long time.
Okay, my name is Kev, bila amesema Kevo. Tumejuana kutoka, I can say 2012 there. Yeah, from 2012 to that's 10 years now. That's 10 years. Yeah, that's how long we've known each other. Yeah.
And in your podcast, you guys, you make fun of each other sana. You're okay with that, both of you guys?
Before we did the podcast, we still are. We have a group. We have a group of guys we sing with, and from kitambo kutoka tu 2012 we used to really make fun of each other. Ilikuwa mtu akimba off, manze tunakuenjoy mpaka wewe sasa itabidi next time ukienda kuimba lazima ukue rada. Ukimiss nitoje lyrics tunakucheka. So that used to be that's just how we used to hang out. So hata tukiingia kwa podcast we are still doing what we used to do. Tunaenda tu kuenjoyana as usual. Yeah.
And and for those of you guys, my fans who you guys don't know about the Two Cents and the Two Gents, ebu tuambie what's the podcast all about?
So Two Cents, Two Gents is a podcast that is built on being authentic, being laughing a bit, sharing perspectives, and those are some of the critical values, to try and bring out start discussions about topics that are going on in life, things that we encounter on a day-to-day basis, on a personal capacity, or even as a community. So that when we start these discussions, we find a way to pick an item or an issue or a problem or a concern, something that is going on, and then once we discuss it we come to a conclusion, but we want it to be a conversation starting approach so that you guys can discuss and get to a conclusion where you can talk about stuff and then act on what you think is the most sober, the most rational way to go about it.
Kev, you want to add anything on that?
Yeah, just in Kiswahili hiyo zote ameongea, tunapiganga tu story alafu we just come up with not necessarily coming up with a solution, cause staki kaini kama sisi ndio tunajua sisi ndio tuko na all the answers, but we come up with a possible solution, as in ile kitu yenye mtu ako like okay yenyewe rationally thinking that's a good idea, but wewe pia ukitujoin manze hapo hivyo kwa comment section nini unatuambia, mimi pia nadhani hiki kitu tunaweza ifanya this other way. So yeah, just to translate what my English brother has said.
And I know you guys just started the podcast. You don't have a lot of episodes, but they're coming. They're coming, everyone. Lots of episodes coming up. And so what's your goal? Like, what do you guys want to achieve with this? And any of you guys can answer that question.
I think the biggest thing that we wanted to do was, okay, every time we used to have a discussion with Robert, we kept saying people are talking. Someone would come and say, hey, there's this, and this, and this. But then they don't come up with a solution. So your story inaisha tu hivyo. So then you're like, okay, so tutakuwa tukiishi tu maisha ya kuzusha every other time. So let's, as much as tunazusha, to try to come up na solution. So what we are doing is we are keeping the conversation going. So anyone out there atakuwa like, hey, by the way, hii story, what do you guys think about? Isiishie tu kwa kuna issue. Unaona, tunaenda over and above that. Yeah.
Anything you want to add on that?
I think he said it all. We are trying to probably show guys maybe at a basic level, if you have an issue, how to wiggle your way ama tafuta njia tu mpaka you can get to something that is actionable. And then so this is basic for us, so that we are not telling guys that we are now experts at this, but we are saying this is our contribution to the society and individual challenges or concerns, even the smallest ones that look like hii ni kitu ya kawaida. We talk about them because what if by saying hii ni kitu ya kawaida we are missing out on doing a change that will help your family, you as an individual, or everybody. Yeah.
Really great. And look, if you guys haven't subscribed or liked their pages, so they're on Facebook. On Facebook, what are you guys called?
2 Cents, 2 Gents.
And on Instagram?
2 Cents, 2 Gents.
And right here on YouTube, they're also called 2 Cents, 2 Gents. I'm gonna put a link down there, link to their page, so you guys can go there and and see the great stuff, and the great conversations that they've been having so far. I mean, I've loved them. I've loved all their conversations, and they're amazing human beings, and it's really, I'm really honored that you guys are on this show. It's not easy to have amazing group of gents be on this show, but I'm really honored that you are here, and thank you for being here, and keep the contents coming, Cindy. All right, everyone, this is Junte TV.
Before Junte goes,
before I go, wait, hold on.
We also want to say we've really enjoyed working with Junai, with Junte Media, man. And we've experienced a lot. We learn a lot. Being you guys being in the space before you, Junai, man, you are a lot of value, bringing a lot of value to our new podcast. So we are saying, in as much as he's hyped us, I'm saying, see this guy, we've learned a lot from him. And he's a great contributor to every piece that we come up with. Yeah,
he actually really challenges us a lot, because there are times he would come and say, "Hey, you guys, that what you've done right there, that one, we need to record that." And you're thinking, it looks like a small thing, but then when we see the output, you realize, okay, there's something that he's seeing that we are not seeing. See, that's the thing about community. That's why we've started this, so that we show people that, you know what, you can't do it alone. You need people. Yeah, you need to collaborate with people and move on. So that's what Junai has done to us, manze. Yani tumefeel tu nika, hey? Yeah.
Ooh, guys, Roba, Kev, 2 Gents, if you go to their page, they've got great stuff. See you guys soon.